Hello, my name is Gregtech, and welcome back to our Omnifactory playthrough. I'm just over here because I wanted to test something really quick. I'm not 100% sure how these work, and basically I've crafted up some speed downgrades, and I think they lower the amount of items the Ender IO conduits by 1 each, and they usually do 4 at a time. So I'm just kind of testing it. We have 64 in there. Yeah, see, it pulls out 4 at a time. But I wasn't quite sure what let out. The downgrade. So if I put 1 in there, what does it do? Did I turn that off? Alright, so you only need 1. I thought maybe you needed like 3. Because the other one's stacked, but this one, no, it doesn't. Alright, well that's good to know. I wasn't sure, because you can't put more in there. But I was like, I don't know if that's actually doing anything. So just 1 is needed if you want to pull out 1 at a time. Alright, that's good to know. So, yeah, the reason I was testing that is because I have I finished the setup in the basement for all the elemental stuff. And I wanted to round robin the things just kind of in the beginning. I don't think it's really going to matter when they're like fully stocked, but that's going to take a long time. But basically, we'll just throw the 1 in there. And yeah, so this is the thermal elemental, and then I have the blaze. And the blaze, I feel like I'm getting tons of them from the blaze, because yeah, we already have that many, and we have a whole bunch of sulfur. But yeah, as we can see, we got blaze and sulfur, and then the next one is the Blizzrod and snowballs. I did notice the snowballs only doesn't seem to make any more. And I don't know if that's because they're stacking to like 64 or something like that. Like if these were 16, 16, 16, that would be like a full thing, wouldn't it? I don't know, but that doesn't seem to be working anymore. Next one is saltpeter and the blitz, and then basalts and the obsidian dust. But that's basically all the things for the primal mana. I apologize about my cat. As soon as I start recording, he starts meowing. But yeah, so that's all the primal mana. Mana dust. It's primal mana when it's... Yes, it's primal mana when it's fluid extracted. And, right, I was going to make a new fluid extractor, wasn't I? I don't know what tier. Probably that tier. Why not? Did we... advance? Oh, I have one. Nice. I don't remember why I have one. But we have one. I think what I'm going to do is actually do a crafting card. And I'm probably... maybe not have this on quite yet. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just do a crafting card. Let's do that. It may be... I don't think it's gonna... Am I blind? Yes, I am blind. It's right there. So basically, we'll do that. And, oh, I need to... Right, I was getting ahead of myself here. That's right. I wanted... not fluid. Storage buses. Wanted 8. Oh. That's that's a thing I haven't run into quite yet. Surprisingly, I haven't run into that. Okay, what's going on? Oh. Man. I need to that's over 4,000 as well. Why is this... what is causing this to use so much stuff there? Maybe it's all the aluminum. Let me throw a whole bunch of the aluminum. We'll just smelt it up. I didn't have it all smelted because I used some of the dust. Well, we'll do that. I think, what was one of the... Canthal, that's what it was, that needed... I mean, I don't really need Canthal. I use Nicro more than anything for the wires, for the HV stuff. So, yeah, what I'm thinking is we'll do that. Yeah, I guess we do... I can do all the recipes in there, and why don't we do that? I have many of those, but... So, like... You can do it in a crafting, but you only get 2. You do it in a pulverizer, you get 4. What is that I just saw? Elemental reduction fluid. Snow gets you blue spotter. What is that? Pulsating dust, hydrofluid. I feel like... I don't know, that seems like way more complicated than doing that. Do we need... That's hydrofluoric acid. But, yeah, I was like, that seems overly complicated for this one. I mean, maybe that's something in this pack, because, yeah, I mean, it's so easy to get. But basically, we'll do pulverizer. Was it Blitz? Yeah, Blitz powder. And do we have Blaze powder already done? We may... Nope. What's this one? Basal's powder? That's right. So we'll do all 4 of these. Because we're going to need this. Oh, I just noticed. That's kind of cool. I like that one. It matches the other ones. I like that. But we need... Yeah. Yeah, I like how there's a Blaze version of it, but... There we go. So those will all just go in the pulverizer. I haven't set up the bigger one. Although we do have... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we could use this, because now I have... Yeah, maybe I'll do that, actually. This can actually go. Need that. You know what? I'm going to switch this over right now. Because we set up all that... This was for the ore stuff. So, might as well. Oh, I am full. All those patterns. Yeah, we'll just set up the HV one, and that will... go. Now we don't actually need this anymore. Maybe I'll leave it for now. I left the other thing that I'm not. I don't know. We'll just leave it. Let me just make sure that it's hooked up. And I think I probably need to do... that. Yeah, allow input from output side. And we'll do that. And that is to the back. All right. So that will be that. That'll just go faster. So can we... Yes, we can. There we go. Fully automated. And that is... Oh, right. So that's automatically putting that... It's putting it in here, isn't it? Yes. But we don't want that. Let's turn that off. We're going to set up another one, but basically doing the exact same thing. And then we will throw a... We'll throw the crafting card on it. We need more. Can I do 4K? Oh, I did. Wait. First of all, I forgot to put these in. I made a whole bunch of discs. There we go. So filled that up finally. But we need some crafting. Crafting units. I think that's... Yeah. Crafting units are cheap enough. But we do 3, and then we'll just do those. glass. I should think about possibly putting like a storage bus on something that has where we have glass, but I don't have that. I don't have access to that, unfortunately. Although I could just do sand in a furnace gets glass or something like that. I don't know. Totally just blanked on what the heck I was doing. Oh, okay. Oh, CPU is busy. Anyway, I need to boost my the crafting because I only have 2 4Ks, so that's not gonna work. So we'll do 3 more. I guess we'll add it to this. All right. But yeah, I think we'll just do. Actually, I have a room right here. So basically, export bus, crafting card, and a dust. I think we'll do that. We'll see. It may cause some issues. If it causes like TPS drop or anything like that, we will not do it. But yeah, we need a fluid storage bus on that as well. So do that. And then, yeah, that will just slowly fill this up. Primal mana, that will fill whichever one. When do we do it on? Yeah, that'll slowly just fill that up. And then we'll keep that hatch fully stocked and a whole thing. But unfortunately, this is 64K. So that's going to take a while to fill that up. But, you know, it's basically free infinite resources that we're doing. So it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But I think this is what I'm going to do for. I feel like you're. Nope, there it goes. That's right. I made so much soldering oil because I got tired of that emptying out. That's right. We just do this. Yeah, and then I'll just fill that up, and then that should be auto crafting that stuff. We'll see if it causes an issue, but yeah, as I add more of the storage buses to the things downstairs, I don't think it has enough of the rods and stuff. I probably can't craft up all the ingredients, so it probably needs more storage buses, but I think we'll just do this, and this should work, I think. So like that. Yeah, and then we'll just do some more on this side, and this will slowly just all backlog, and thing will be hunky-dory. We're almost at the 30%. That's I can't wait to get to the 30% because the thing isn't bad. All right, but today I want to get upgraded to IV. I want to get some signalum, and yeah, I think that is because I want to. Why do I keep putting 3K in? That's not. I have 3, and I kept putting 3 in. There we go. We'll just do this. And they have to be square. See, that doesn't form, if you didn't know. But once you make it, not square, but it has to be, what's the name of that? Like, I don't remember the name. What's the geometry term for that kind of a shape? Not a rectangle. It could be any of those shapes, but it has to be like that thing. Not trapezoid. I don't remember. I'm just gonna stop talking now. There's a name for that. But anyway, yeah. So just a couple more storage buses, and there we go. So let's take a look at. Oh, I have a whole bunch. I know this is. It's better to get it from clay, electrolyzing clay. but this is just so easy. There we go. And yeah, so Signalum, that's right, it's the Ardite. We did look at that last episode. Red steel. I'm gonna have to do episodes for all this stuff. I also need bismuth, and I'm pretty sure I went ahead and, without realizing, I smelted all the cassitarites, and we need bismuth. And the only way I'm seeing bismuth is, obviously, we have our ores, but I don't even, it may spawn out in the overworld, but where's the fun in that? Yeah, we can get it from cassiterite. So let's go ahead and buy some cassiterite. Next time we get it from the like the micro miners, we won't, but yeah. So let's just throw that in there, let this all sort itself out, get washed. I don't even know if we need this. I mean, tin's always good to get. There's purified. We got some, and there we go. So absolutely love having that whole thing set up. But there we go, we got one. Awesome. So let me get this all kind of set up here. I do also need this destabilized clathrate, which is a chemical reactor with molten redstone. I may actually craft up, I'm thinking about it. Maybe, I'm gonna turn that off for the moment. I think I'm gonna craft up a couple more. We need 1 or 3 more, actually. Because we need a few fluids here. One, we need primal mana, we need soldering alloy, we need molten glowstone, and now I'm noticing we're gonna need some, I can't remember where it was. Clathrate, that's right. Yeah, molten glowstone. Now, I don't know, or like other things. Yeah, flux crystals need molten glowstone. Oh, that's a way to do. That's kind of cool. There's an alloy recipe for that, but there's also this. Oh, and you can do it that way even. Alright. So there's not a whole lot of... now that I realize it, there's not a whole heck of a lot of things. But, okay, there we go. So that is used in that recipe. So we may need more of these. So I'm going to craft up 3 fluid extractors, do the exact same thing, and 1 for each fluid. I think that's what we're going to do. And I'll probably move it, actually, now that I'm thinking. Maybe back here. And we are back, and I've gone ahead and pretty much gotten all the recipes. Actually, not that bad. The only one I didn't actually have was this bismuth bronze, so I went ahead and did that. But I seem to be running into a problem with this red coal, and I'm not sure why. So, black steel dust. In the mixer. Yeah, so did I have that? I feel like I had that maybe in the wrong. I thought I had that in a crafting table recipe. Maybe I put that in the wrong thing. I pulled it out because it was saying it didn't have red coal, but I had red coal, but maybe I'm pretty sure I pulled it out of. Yeah, I pulled it out of right here. Maybe I put it in the wrong thing. Right, there's no. Yeah, it has to be in a mixer. I must have had the wrong thing. I must have not have crafted it up. I did a whole bunch the first time we did it, but let's see if it... Alright, well there's that. Okay, that was weird. Alright, I must have put it in the crafting thing, and maybe that's why it was causing issues, but that should be everything. Now, I have gone ahead and crafted up the chemical reactors here. I don't have things on them all. So primal mana. The reason I turned it off is because I had it just going in here. I don't like hearing explosions. I don't think it was anything in the base, but always scary to hear an explosion. It was using all my redstone, so I'll get that set up, but I need more redstone, which I am getting. Because I forgot about the pyrotheum has redstone. But that should be probably stuck on the clathrate, right? Yes. Because I put the recipe in, but I don't have any redstone in there. But let me do this and set the... I put a fluid thing on top, but I didn't have it set. Alright, so does it need 2? Is that what it was? Clathrate? Yes. So we'll just put a bunch in there and it should work. So yeah, it's pulling it out. Putting it in here. Yep. And this one will just be our molten redstone, and whenever we need it, we'll do that. So that should be all the signalum. Nice. So there is that, and then yes, we'll do... Yeah, we'll do a recipe. I think I have room. Yeah, I just put all the hot ingots there. So I think that will... Do we get 4? Did that turn on? Yes. Nice. All right, so we're getting signalum. Definitely difficult in this pack. Signalum is a... I mean, you need some decent coils, and it takes a long time. So yeah, definitely a bit different than usual. But yeah, the reason I wanted signalum is because I want to upgrade the... I want to get signalum upgrade kits. So we needed signalum plates and aluminum to do that. Yeah, because I want to get some more of those things that... it's these, I think, right? Yeah, that increase efficiency. It causes the diamonds 2.2 million. It raises it. I don't remember how much it raises it, but it does raise it. I think it's 1.5 if you have none. Yeah. So as we can see, with none, it's 1.5 at 2.2. So the more augments we have of these in there, the better we get from diamonds. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave it at the 6,000 RF per tick and just craft more of them, as opposed to putting, you know, produce more RF. I'd rather get more out of the fuel and then just craft more numismatic dynamos. But all right, that is that. Now I do want to also get some other stuff here, so I'm gonna go ahead and craft up some tungsten steel. I still need to craft that up. And now that we got aluminum last episode, we need... we do need a... Oh, we can actually get these. Let me get everything ready for this. Actually, we can probably just do a recipe. That is these. So we have these and these, but we didn't have these because it needs pneumium wire. So actually, let me put that in that there. We'll probably need the mainframe. Actually, we will need the mainframe for the assembler. Yeah. So we'll need it for that. So I'll put... Yeah, I guess we can just do a recipe for that and do a recipe for that, but I do need aluminum wires as well, but that's easy enough. So that and a wire mill. There we go. I think that is... I think that's all the recipes. This is my thing, yeah. Alright, so we'll move these. I think... Question is, do we want to... I could probably do this now. Now that we can craft them all. there probably is no point to craft these up. So I'm thinking maybe it's time to just... I'm not going to erase them yet, but maybe get rid of these. All right, let me get a whole bunch of stuff crafted up here. We'll upgrade the IV to IV, and yeah, we'll continue. All right, and there we go. We are crafting up a nano processing array, and hopefully that works. Nice. All right, it did. As expected. I mean, I'm not exactly shocked, but did need... I may have... That's right. I just used the aluminum cables that I needed for the CEF. Whoops. I should have thought of that before. Yeah, because the nanoprocessor, as we remember, requires aluminum, so I needed the 4 aluminum that I just used. Whoops. All right, but that is that, and there is the MG input hatch, and then, like I said, we're going to upgrade the IBF, or the IBF, the EBF, and let me just grab this. There we go. There is the quest for that. Now, I think we need... I want to do the kit conversion, or not conversion, upgrade kit. And I realized, as I was looking at this, I can just do those. I'll just throw those in. I need it for a sec. But yeah, this also requires these Restonian gears. Now you can either do the atomic reconstructor, or you could do it in a gear worker thing with a compactor with a gear working. So I think I'm actually just gonna do that. I need a gear working thingy, and I got everything. Now that we have all this stuff all automated, it's so much easier. I should be doing recipes. Well, I don't need a recipe for this because it needs to go in. That's right. It needs to be, the plates need to be put in the actual thermal compressor. It doesn't work in, yeah, it doesn't work in a regular one. But yeah, I figured we'll do that. Get that? No. Unfortunately, aluminum takes forever, which is why we want to upgrade the blast furnace. So let me cut here, and we'll come back in a sec, and we'll get these Restonian gears, and what else do we... Ooh, we need a block of aluminum. That's a lot. All right, so maybe we won't be getting that, but today. But yeah, so that's... I just wanted to point out to you, there is this reconstructor one, which was like, oh, that's actually not too bad. We'll just craft these up, drop it on there. And then I realized I needed conductive iron, and that needs a thing which I don't have, and I was like, yeah, let's just do it this way. Because I don't have an extruder set up for large gears. Yeah. All right, we are back, and I got the aluminum. So there is the CEF for IV. Now, I do want to get the upgrades today. So I want to upgrade the blast furnace before I start. I remember where I put this one. So there's the EV1. Grab that. Input hatch. Put the IV input hatch. Come on. Shift. There we go. I just realized, did we get... Alright, I did get the thing for the IV machine. I couldn't remember if I held it in hand. So this is CEF, that is IV, both IV. I think it's facing. Yeah. Put those in. And hook it up with cable. Now, I don't actually think... What is it? It's times 4. What are these? All right, so these are exactly 1 amp of IV, but we can't actually output more than 25,000. So this is a bit of an issue here. I am actually just realizing. Is there any way we can get around this? Gee, I don't remember. It doesn't go up if you add more. So I'm actually realizing that maybe we might need to do this directly from the... I don't know. We'll have to check it out really quick. I can always upgrade the flux capacitors in there to hold more. But since we need Lumium, let's take a look. Everything should craft up. Unfortunately, I am still using LV. It's funny, I just crafted up an IV and I still have LV alloy smelter I'm using down here. So I need to start upgrading. I may upgrade a few of these things, wire mill, and maybe the lathe alloy smelter. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe it's an IV. I don't know. But all right, did that turn on? Yes. All right. Well, that's much quicker, but we're probably tearing through power. So let me look at that really quick and see. Oh my goodness. See what that's doing. All right. So that's a bit surprising. Yes. All right. So we are tearing through power here. I guess these are filling this up. Yeah, these are filling it up at 25,000, but we can't increase that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to maybe get around that. Now that I'm thinking about that, what ends if we did that? Is it per? It's not per face, is it? I actually don't remember, but all right. Now we're like draining these things like crazy. We're still draining this. No, it's actually going up. It's probably going up because we're draining all these and we're draining this like crazy, as we can see. So, I mean, we're not really at the most... Running this, you know, we don't have... we're not capable of running it too long at this, but, you know, whatever. We'll give it a go. So let me just do that and we'll get these things upgraded. I want to get these upgraded before we wrap up today. Alright, we are back, and I think I have everything for the Signalum upgrade kit. Yes. Nice. And I wasn't sure, and I had a feeling this was the case, but these capacitor banks, if you add another, and I finally ended up getting the requests for them. I remember. Yeah, so I've finally managed to remember to hold everything in my hand, and you actually have to get to one in the the very first quest. So I completed a bunch of quests there, but I made another vibrant capacitor bank, and apparently, if you do this, it now outputs 50,000. So yeah, I had a feeling you could. It wasn't just limited to 25,000, but wasn't fully sure. So yeah, that's doing that. Let's disable that. I'm gonna also upgrade these flux capacitors just to help out a little bit. But all right, there we go. So that is gonna fill up, and then we can output the 50,000. But I want to upgrade one of these, and there we go. So now that is outputting 12,000 RF per tick. So we can see this is why I wanted to get this. Still does the 2.2 million, but it does 12,000 RF per tick. But looks like we get 2 more augment slots, which is really fun. I like getting lots of augment slots. I feel like in normal, that's a bit different than normal thermal. You don't get that many augment slots, but let's take a look at this. There is also if you look at the quest for Signalum upgrade kits, it does tell you that you get better fuel efficiency and stuff. So there is the one. Yeah, this is why I want to upgrade the lathe, because it is quite slow. Quite a slow machine. So I'm thinking lathe, wire mill, and maybe an alloy smelter. Although I could just put some more recipes on that. I don't know. We'll see. But we should get that. Come on. Come on. That's a slow. That is a slow one. There we go. So there is the tool fuel catalyzers. And let's see if I could get down here. There we go. So now each one gives 2.5. So not a huge increase, but definitely an increase. The 12,000 RF per tick is pretty huge though. But all right, so unfortunately didn't get a whole lot done in this episode, but kind of like an intermediate episode where I'm trying to get some stuff and pushed into better power gen and stuff here. And yeah, if I do that, it's probably gonna drain this like crazy, right? Yep, there it goes. Because it can accept, I think, 32,000. Can't it? I don't know. But yeah, we'll upgrade those. Maybe I'll pull them out and upgrade them while I am thinking about that. And actually, probably can pull that out as well. Even if we need it, it's getting enough power. But for IV, so we're at the point in the pack where we're just reaching an IV machine. Obviously, we need a assembler, the new assembler. Always got to craft up the next assembly machine. Is it? That's that one. Why is the name? Look at the name compared. Advanced Assembly Machine 3, Assembler 4. I don't know why that name's kind of weird, but yeah. So like I said, we can get the nanoprocessor mainframes, robot arms, just lots and lots of tungsten steel, lots of annealed copper, neodymium. Nothing crazy here. Tungsten cables, yeah. I think we'll push for this, but the main goal of the IV age is to work towards the assembly line. Oh my goodness, my cat today will not stop. Yeah, because if we want LUV components, we need to get an assembly line. So that is the goal of this age. And we're going to need lubricant. Finally have to get some lubricant crafted up. But assembly line, we can go ahead and we'll take a look at this recipe. So as we can see, not cheap. So maybe, I don't know. We'll look into this a bit more next episode. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.